Good evening, everyone. Early evening. Welcome back to Best Car Breaks. My name's Zach, and it's Bowman time. This is 25 Bowman number 75. 2 hobby, 2 jumbo, and breakers delight. Chasing that superfractor bounty down. Let's see if we can hit it tonight. What's up, Blue? All right, let's rock and roll. Big night of breaks. We got a whole lot posted. Let's see how many we can get there. Hoping we can get the Inception player break full. That'll be fun. Retail football mixers halfway. We've got some that are pretty far off. Should be a little bit of a grinder tonight. We'll see. If we don't hit a super in this break, I might just post this same break. We got to hit this bad boy. Just gonna keep on climbing on us if we don't. There we go. All right, let's start off with hobby number 1. Good luck, everyone. Charlie Condon, Chrome. Romeo Sanabria, Reptilian. Quintero. Fontanelli, X-Fractor. Krishnahan, Norby, Mike Trout. Yancey Luis. Enduhar. Lava Refractor, Owen Wild, $3.99 for Tampa Bay. Joffrey Rodriguez paper. Nothing wild on that side, except for Owen Wild. McAdoo, Reptilian. Mini Diamond, D'Angelo Ortiz for Boston. Base Sync, Sean Keys is going to start us off for the Blue Jays. Mike Cho, nice hit. No, I'm not lefty. I just break lefty. PJ Morlando, JJ Weatherholt. I break left-handed, I play pull left-handed. I can shoot a bow on both sides. Tatis Jr. to $3.99. Emo Morales to $3.50. But yeah, just break left-handed. I don't know why. Always been that way. That's how you can tell who's breaking, because Nick breaks right-handed. Hobby number 2. Hobby number 2. Dawell Joseph, Slade Caldwell. Charlie Condon. Yanni Lavelle, Mini Diamond for the Giants. Oh, that's nasty. Orange Dylan Cruz. Capital Cards and Collectibles insert. Nice hit Nationals. Dylan Cruz. Going to 18. Nice hit. I think we've pulled 3 of those oranges. Maybe they're all here somewhere. I don't know. On the Bowman wall in the back. Thought I quit? No. No, I was off yesterday. My 7-year-old had surgery, so I was off yesterday. And it was my long weekend, so Polar Bear. Luke Sennard to $3.50. No, I can't quit on Nick, man. He'd be lost. How many cards do I have in my PC? I don't know. Not many anymore. My PC used to be thousands. I bet there's less than 50. No. Because when cards went nuts, so did my collection, and I sold it at the right time. Franklin Arias in $2.99. Humberto Cruz. Because at the end of the day, I collect Benjamins when it comes to cards. Everything's for sale. There's not a single card in my collection that I will not sell. Bishop Bletson, Brooks Lee, Quintero, Sasaki, tumbling cardboard stack. There we go. Samuel Basayo, refractor to $4.99. Even my cool stuff, it all has a price. The majority of my PC, if you want to call it that, is all like vintage game use stuff. Jumbo time. You collect Franklin D. Roosevelt's. Let's go. Old soul. I'm aware, bro. You gonna build the year rainbow? Start off when the dime was first minted, and get every year all the way up to the present day. That pack was thick with an auto on top. This pack is super thin with a tiny amount of cards. All right, let's rock and roll. Arias Ciancil to 125. Sebastian Walcott, paper patterns to 199. The Rangers. Lynn. Cody Freeman, purple ink, Rangers. That'd be a cool one to put together. Might take you a little longer because of inserts and stuff, but that'd be pretty cool to see. Paul Skeens. Jacob Wilson. Now you just got to get yourself a big spreadsheet of all of his base and inserts. Because you can't do it without the inserts, bro. Slade. Sammy Hernandez to 199. Cardinals. Paper, Emmanuel Clase. And Rafael Flores, refractor ink for the Yankees. Undivided. Nice hit. To $4.99. Corey Lewis, Base Ink Twins. Fish bag. I said. Corey Lewis. Jesus. Quinn Matthews. Showtime. Pena. All right, wraps up Jumbo number 1. But Luke, I bet you that's going to be a lot more cards than you think. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what your end goal is and how hard you push. Jaden Fielder, Base Ink Brewers. Mr. Renshaw. People are usually open to that type of stuff, though. I know that I got absolutely bombarded in New York by trade-up challenges, and I opted out. If I would have taken every one of them on, we wouldn't have had any cards to sell. Like, when I say bombarded, I mean a lot of trade-up challenges. J.J. Weatherholt. So as long as you keep going with it, you should do all right. Is that your hope? It also depends what you're starting with. You want to start with a card that's not absolute junk. That way it's easier for people to move and they're more likely to do a trade-up challenge with you. I would also check comps on everything that they're trying to trade you. Travis Bazzana to 75. You want to end with a 52 mantle? Well, probably get you a reprint. There's plenty of reprints out there. Looks like a 52. Does not feel like a 52. I don't know. Just don't start with junk and you'll do all right. Give whoever's trading with you a chance to be able to move it. Kobe Mayo to $4.99. Another Zaire Hope. Like don't walk up to somebody with this. A 50-cent card. Fabian Lopez, the 150 paper. Humberto Cruz, base ink Padres. I do trade-up challenges all the time, though. I just don't call it a trade-up challenge. A lot of paper in these boxes. And Jack Caglione to 99 VIPs. Very important prospects insert. Nice hit Royals. First one of these I pulled. M. Kennedy. Very nice. Jack Cag. Malcolm Moore, refractor. Piece of cardboard. I mean, I've done a $7,000 trade with snakes and cards. That's never out of the possibilities. No, but for real though, you can literally come into the shop, buy a $20 card, and start your challenge with something like that of a decent player. And you'll get better results than starting with a 10-cent card. Here we go, HTA. Let's see. I don't know what color's back there. It's stuck. Brooks Lee. Kevin Castillo. Esteban Mejia. Adiel Amador. Yanniker Ugarte. It's a 150. Kansas City Royals. Wen-Hua Pan to 99. Phillies. Steven Echeverria. Athletics to 250. And our autos. Gary Gill Hill. Tampa Bay to 150. Mojo Inc. Nice hit Rays. Silent Snoop. A very nice hit for the Diamondbacks. Bo Walker to 250. Big E. And last card of the break. Base ink. Conrad Kaysen. The Red Sox. Daniel Eisner. Nice hit. Conrad sells. All right. It is recap time. Per usual, not going to recap any of the paper color. There's nothing too crazy there anyway. Refractors. All right, here we go. To $4.99, Malcolm Moore, Samuel Basallo. $3.99, Owen Wild. To $3.50, Luke Sennard and Emil Morales. Some more color. Echeverria to $2.50. Sammy Hernandez to $1.99. Ugarte to $1.50. Yansil to $1.25. Pan to $99. And Bazana to $75. All this Bowman dust. Gary Gill Hill, Mojo Ink for the Rays. Humberto Cruz, Base Ink Padres. Jaden Fielder, Base Ink Brewers. Conrad Kaysen, Base Ink Boston. And Corey Lewis, Base Ink for the Twins. Sean Keys, Base Ink for the Jays. Refractor Ink, Rafael Flores to $4.99 Yankees. Purples to $2.50, Bo Walker for the Diamondbacks. And Cody Freeman for the Rangers. Jack Caglione to $99 for the Royals, VIP ink. And Dylan Cruz, orange. And the card shop insert. These things are sweet. Hobby Stars, Dylan Cruz. Nice at Nationals. All right, Luke. We'll see you soon, buddy. All right, ladies and gents, that wraps up Bowman. Who knows what's next? Everything's a little far off right now. Again, hoping we can get that triple case of Inception pushed and closed. Let's see, another Bowman multi-year, it looks like. Yeah, multi-year. So we're chasing Cal, PCA, Witt, Ellie. Let's see, what else is in there? Dominguez, James Wood. Whole bunch. So go check out that $79 multi-year mixer. Again, we are still super fractor hunting. The bounty now should be $5,400. So we'll see you guys here shortly. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out here at Best Card Breaks, and I'll catch you then.